proposals for a financial firm to come in and do that so that we can get a rating, because we have to incur some permanent debt, for example, for the water plant and things like that, and now is the time to do it because the rates are so low. But the immediate thing that we met with the bond council about today was our capital projects for 2011, which we have a lot of things that we need to have done, and our capital projects will be $2.5 million. One of the big things that we're going to be introducing this bond ordinance next week is the HVAC system in the library is a must. Has to get done. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Some of the other things we're going to be doing is the Chestnut Street pumping station. It has to be done. We're under order to paint the Broadway water tank by the DEP. We have to restructure that counter at the clerk's office to make it ADA compliant. We're buying a new 4x4 vehicle, which we're going to bond it. We're putting new overhead doors on the fire department because they're ready to come off the hinges down there, the overhead doors, so they have to be replaced before somebody gets hurt. We need a new bucket truck, which we're bonding, and also our contribution to the Mountain Street project, which is going to cost, our commitment is going to be about $800,000. And then we're going to be doing some overlay of some city streets that we're also going to be bonding. So they're the capital projects that we're going to be undertaking for 2011 that we will be bonding and introducing a bond ordinance next Thursday night. But the big thing is that financial analysis so we can get a bond rating, which we haven't had done here in 10 years. So that's basically what the Finance Committee did this afternoon. And we're keeping at the tab on our budget. We did pass the budget, and we will be monitoring the budget with our department heads as we go forward. You know, of course, asking them to spend frugally as we go along, because God knows what 2012 is going to bring us with some of the proposed bills and things before the legislature. That's all I have, Mr. Mayor Pro Tem.
Very good.
Fire. The mayor's not here.
There's nothing on fire on them. We already had a meeting with George,
June 2nd.
June 2nd.
Housing.
Nothing new since the work session. We will be meeting this upcoming Monday night about the repairs of the apartments over at Meadowbrook. I understand that we're still procrastinating getting these units done. We had an in-town tenant that was ready to go in a couple of months. We've been waiting. We've been waiting since the last May. Still not ready. Do you have any information on that from housing? I know Stephanie's running that over there. There was a part of the House's attention, I did hear that there's been an order made to upgrade those apartments for carpeting, painting to be done, and appliances to be put in, so we're going to do that.
I can speak on that. I just received a PO yesterday from Joe for the new appliances, or used appliances. So as soon as I got it, it's in the system, it's been ordered.
Are their units ready? I was told months ago they were units ready.
And talking to Mr. Steckler, the units are not ready yet.
And months ago I was told they were ready, and a year ago we were told they'd be ready. Now we are losing money daily. Why isn't this being done, and why isn't something happening in housing? I don't understand. I had someone personally come to me, this gentleman who was a past councilman in Gloucester wanted to rent this. He's sickly. He wanted to be on the first floor. He was ready to move in there 3 months ago, and he's left and gone. And this would have helped keep good people in there until we sell these units. This project will go on for at least 2 years. We need to have that money to carry this load. I want an answer, because now I'm getting it back from people who are from Gloucester that are trying to do this, and we're trying to better this neighborhood. What is going on with our housing department with this? This is outrageous. We've hired 2 people to do this. It's still not done. I'm outraged, and like I said, this is someone who is well respected in town, and I'm not going to name the name. I want an answer.
Talk to Joe tomorrow, we'll see what's up.
Please.
Well, the situation Nick, with that was, there was, I think, the person that you were talking about went to different people, didn't file the paperwork properly. So there were some people who didn't know what was going on.
But there's no unit ready still.
No,
I mean,
well,
Bruce and I did-
the unit he was gonna move into was ready.
It is ready now?
Well, it might be now, it wasn't at the time.
Okay.
But Joe didn't know that the paperwork was, there wasn't any paperwork properly done.
But for the lease?
Right, for him to move in. So there was a mix-up in
Well, no.
communications and everything on that, in that case, yes.
I don't know, I mean, you're telling me that none are ready still, right?
I believe that's correct.
None of the ones that they're renovating are done, no.
So if we could do anything to step that up, Jack, I really would appreciate it.
I will talk to Joe.
And again, we've all talked to him.
And I'll have the housing committee, we'll talk to them together.
Please. Has it been brought up at the last committee meeting, you know?
No, because the housing, Joe Stecker's office cannot handle leases and things of that. Because it would be a
No,
conflict.
I know that.
Okay, they have to go in, and actually, I believe the applications for the leases are going to be at Kathy's office. We're going to start the process that way. The sewer I've got to this point is nobody's come in and picked up a lease to fill out paperwork for. Nobody. So work's being done out there, but, you know, like I said, my understanding is the apartments were ordered, ranges were ordered, stuff like that.
No one has come in.
Yeah, but nobody's come in and picked up an application, or picked up a.
We advertising it?
Lease.
Yes.
Where?
It's on the website.
Yeah. Where else? I mean, people don't go to the website,
No,
so.
it's on flyers, we didn't put it in, and it's been in the paper. It's been in Gloucester City
There's
News.
not even a sign up front that says apartments are rented. I mean, if you want to seriously do this, somebody's got to take control, and I thought that was Joe Stetler. Now, if I'm wrong,
I
tell me.
thought we
you know.
talked about the apartment.
The apartment, somebody else is
Put that out
right.
front of it. Remember, I didn't think we wanted to sign out front of the new units because people get a misconception.
Fine, I mean, what are we doing then? Put it in the paper, something. We're not doing anything.
All right.
It's been in the paper. A number of times.
What paper?
Gloucester City News. I'm sorry?
Hey,
Yeah, let's really advertise.
anything else?
That's all I have for now.
Okay. Police. I met with them yesterday, it wasn't a police committee meeting, I know they did make a raid down on Middlesex 300 block. Got some money and some other substances. Other than that, did you have anything last week with the mayor, with the police, anything else going on? Besides everything?
I think they're organizing a meeting, the different chiefs in Zone 5 to compare resources as far as chariots, cars, and things that can be used between the different departments, and there's different needs and stuff like that. That meeting's being organized, and the chiefs are putting that together, kind of like their own community share type program.
George, you're still working on those cameras, right?
George.
On the river?
Yes.
George working?
Yes.
Then you're getting closer on that?
Yes.
And then what, Bob has got some prices?
Yes, they're working together.
Public Works, we had Public Works tonight,
No.
went over a lot of stuff, we have some stuff in exec to go over with Public Works. Upcoming projects, Mama Street. That'll be a big job all the way from Broadway to Brown Street. And what else we go over, Public Works?
One thing the city's gonna start doing is, we'll be beginning a brining process for the snow removal. Most towns are brining prior
All
to,
all sand stuff.
prior to it snowing. It's pre-treatment, so we don't have to get out there as quick, and it doesn't stick to the streets as much. So the city is investing in the tank for a truck to spread it, and ultimately the end result, maybe in another year, would be we'll actually be making the brine and selling it to other towns, therefore paying back our money for the equipment and getting our brine for nothing. It's being done in a lot of different places, and already Public Works has got a number of people that want to buy the brine from us, because you have to go down to Lindenwood to buy it. So Belmar and some surrounding other towns want it.